Sons of the Forest, they probably be released in 2 months. Yeah, I just want to start this way. Yeah, I don't want to waste time in useless conversations, useless speeches. I just want to tell you directly what I think, and now we're gonna understand why I do think so. Why Sons of the Forest should release in just 2 months. This incredible game was released back on 23rd of February 2023, so we're in July, almost August, 5 months passed. Now, if we go to the Steam page of Sons of the Forest, we can actually find some interesting information about the early access state. And in the Steam page, we can find this. Approximately, how long will this game be in early access? We're hoping to be in early access for around 6 or 8 months, but this could change. We will leave early access when we're certain this is the best version of the game possible. Then it means that there are just 3 months left before Sons of the Forest officially releases. And this is incredibly cool because it means that we are so close to Sons of the Forest release. But then there is another important thing. If you look at the Sons of the Forest news, you can see all the patches that have been released, and you can also read all their names. Patch 01, Patch 02, Patch 03, and so on. And this is such a good detail. If we go back to the forest, and especially in the Endnet website where there are all the updates, you can see that all the patches that were released before the full launch were called 0.07, 0.2, 0.1, 0.71, 0.72, 0.73, 0.74, and so there were so many updates. But now we see that every patch had just one feature to add it to the game. Every patch we got for Sons of the Forest added so many new things that made this game incredibly big. Once that the game came to the version 1.0, the game was ready for the full release. And it could happen the same with Sons of the Forest. Why shouldn't it? When we will finally get the patch 10, maybe that patch will be the full release for this incredible game. Maybe in just around 2 months, 6 months after the official release date for Sons of the Forest, we will get the full release for this incredible game. Wait. And what about all those items, all those features, all those additions that we already know Sons of the Forest will feature in the next updates? Well guys, actually we don't know if all those items will be released in the next patches. I mean, it is still possible that Sons of the Forest will be released in just 2 months, because you expect Sons of the Forest to release without any other surprises other than those that were already shared with the previous updates? Now, Sons of the Forest will feature some additions also on the release. So yeah guys, don't worry about that. Probably most of those items that we expect to see in the next updates, or just in the next update, will probably be shown just on the full release. It's still possible that Sons of the Forest will be released in just 2 months, maybe something more, 3 months, 4 months, I don't know, I truly don't know, but we just have to wait to find out. But let me know in the comments what do you think about that, what would you like to see before the actual release for Sons of the Forest, and what would you like to see added in this game, maybe new mutants, new building, furniture. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and consider subscribing, follow me on all the social media, especially on our Reddit community and Discord server on Instagram and Facebook, and always remember guys, to survive the forest.